Field of 7 locked away. Racing now, all G'd up a little bit slow to begin. Getting away pretty quickly was Strategic Image nearer the inside, and Tullydane pushing through. There's almost a line of 7 now. All G'd up, kicks up in the middle after being a bit slow to begin. It'll go to the lead. A little wider out on the track was Pray in Vain. Off the track was Dash for Cash. It's back to about 5th from Bill Rouget, and Dinah Gold nearer the rails. All G'd up about a neck in front of Tullydane, who has the inside running. A length away third, Strategic Image. On its outside, Pray in Vain. A length away, the grey Dash for Cash. And then Dinah Gold on the inside of Bill Rouget. They round the turn, 400 left to go. Tullydane pushing through on the rails will lead into the straight. All G'd up, put under pressure. Strategic Image coming in after the pair, and Dash for Cash is out 4 wide. Into the straight, Tullydane is the leader. After it quickly now, Strategic Image, and then Dash for Cash. It's still Tullydane in front. It found something when Basta went for the whip. Strategic Image ducking in behind. It's Tullydane in front, 50 to go. Strategic Image a half a length away, but Tullydane all the way. First up, Tullydane wins it from Strategic Image and Dash for Cash, and then came Dinah Gold. Next home, Pray in Vain from Bill Rouget, and all G'd up. 58.57 the time. And Tullydane, number 7, had the inside gate. How often do you see it? Barrier 1, particularly with the first starters at Caulfield. And although all G'd up, booted up to lead it, Tullydane with the inside running was able to rail like a greyhound around the turn. And when Basta went for the whip, it found a half a length. It needed to, because Strategic Image looked like it was winding up as it gained momentum. But Tullydane had that answer. And Dash for Cash was always 3 or 4 lengths off them. And it has picked up a bit of ground, but beaten clearly, not really a winning chance in the race. 7, 2 and 1. All 3 you would think could benefit on that performance. Tullydane is by Dane Hill out of Good Faith. Ross McDonald, the trainer. Stephen Basta, the rider.
And congratulations to Ross McDonald with the first up winner there, Tullydane.
Now they're set. This is race number 3 at Randwick, and they're off. And Big Balbowski was first out. Gee, Star of Windsor came out very, very ordinarily indeed. And Big Balbowski in front, a half length or so on Jimmy the Bear. A length away in the 3rd position is Consolidator, followed 1 out by Mysterio, and 1 further back, Governor. A length and 3/4 further off is Otto Man. 2.5 to Tom Bowler with its mouth wide open. And tacking on after that tidy jump is Star of Windsor. Leaving the 1400 peg behind them, down the back of the track they go, and the grey Big Balbowski keen to run. Must be 4 lengths on Jimmy the Bear, 3rd Consolidator, 2 lengths then Mysterio. A length to Governor, 1.5 to Otto Man. 2nd last is Star of Windsor, and absolute is Tom Bowler. They race onto the far corner here in the 3rd race of the day at Royal Randwick, and Big Balbowski making play. 2.5 lengths on Jimmy the Bear, a half to Consolidator, and then comes Mysterio, followed by Governor. Its outside is taken by Otto Man. 2nd last is Star of Windsor, and Tom Bowler still last of all as they come past the 800 marker. And Big Balbowski, a length and a half on Jimmy the Bear. Consolidator 3rd. 4th is Mysterio being pushed along from Otto Man. Governor on the inside, shuffle back a shade, and the last pair of Tom Bowler about to make some ground, and Star of Windsor. Packing up now, coming to the corner at the 500. Big Balbowski's been the leader from the word go. About a length of break as they straighten on Jimmy the Bear. Consolidator over on the inside, hard ridden by J.A. Cassidy. Otto Man to the outside as they come down to the 250, and Big Balbowski, a handy leader. 2 Consolidator, Jimmy the Bear, hard at it, Otto Man, and then Governor and Tom Bowler. They're having their work cut out getting to Big Balbowski. They won't. Big Balbowski's run them into the ground. It's about 4 on Consolidator, Otto Man and Governor, but all the way to Big Balbowski. Big Balbowski beat Consolidator, Otto Man and Governor, followed by Jimmy the Bear, Tom Bowler, Star of Windsor, and Mysterio finished a distant last. Big Balbowski, ridden by Paul Falvey for Neil Campton. Number 6 has paid 11.40 and 2.60. 1 Consolidator 170 has run into 2nd spot, and 3rd will be number 3 Otto Man, and the dividend for Otto Man $1.70. So we've had a horse, Veloci, come from the tail of the field to win the 2nd, and all the way win in the 3rd, and participate always in the lead in the 1st. So this track seems to be racing on quite a uniform basis, doesn't it? The winner
has been able to entice her in there as I speak. Now, Swinger Deal is favourite in a wide betting race ahead of Hello Boys, Diamond Diva 3rd pick, Street Mate, Ducks of the Class, and Violet Tints. Now, Victoria Park Race 3, $1.60, the X-Files, $5.60 Buffalo Power, $8.30 Raja Jazz. Anything else under double figures? No, that's a lot. In fact, that's the field with only 7 to run. Okay, per medium of the barrier blanket, the last runner moves up into the gates, and here is Dan Malecki with his call of race 3 at Caulfield.
Thank you as John Tapp joins us for race number 3. John, good further support for Swing a Deal. Little run the favourite and clearly on track. Hello Boys has been a big drifter. Big drifter number 2, and the favourite now Swing a Deal. Good support at big odds for Billy's Dream number 7. Ducks of the Class got out to fair odds, but it's just trimmed up a little bit, but she wants to dig her toes in. Mark Pegas, the rider, and Ducks of the Class is about 30 metres behind the barrier stalls. The rest of them look to be right. Swing a Deal, best backed runner in the race. Number 4, trained by Tony McAvoy, also resuming from a spell. 3rd at Morfordville in the Walter Brown, which is a listed race, so form behind some pretty handy horses that day. But like a number of them is resuming here, Swing a Deal. Now, Manpower will try and win out over Horsepower here. There's 4 of them. And Ducks of the Class is being won over. The Tom Hughes Junior trained filly by Royal Academy, about to go into the gates at about $9.50 on Super Tab. Swing a Deal now the tote favourite, $3.80. Hello Boys at $4.80. Ducks of the Class going in. Out of the good mare Currabahar is Ducks of the Class. Goes up to its stall now. Race 3 Caulfield. 3-year-old fillies. 1,000 metres and they're set to go. The all clear given. The racing now. Good even line. Violet Tints near the inside, jumped well. Hello Boys has got a bit of early speed. Geiger Force was up there. Diamond Diva's a little further out. Street Mate not far off the pace. And then came Swing a Deal, who'll end up about midfield but closer to the rails from Ducks of the Class. Demius next and then Royal Thong. Billy's Dream drifting back at second last. And Double Trap is last. About 600 left to travel. And it's Geiger Force, one off the fence just in front. Violet Tints holds the inside running. Diamond Diva in the pink colours 3 wide. Swing a Deal's run right up behind them, 4th on the inside of Hello Boys, and then came Street Mate. Demius is out 4 wide. Ducks of the Class deeper out, and then came Royal Thong turning for home from Billy's Dream and Double Trap. Working to the straight. Violent Tints is the leader from Geiger Force. Diamond Diva trying to push through Swing a Deal, and then came Street Mate. It's Violet Tints. Swing a Deal getting up on the inside of it. Diamond Diva's further out, getting the run. Swing a Deal, Violet Tints, Diamond Diva further out. Swing a Deal hit the lead. 50 to go though. Driving through for Mark Zara, and wins well. Swing a Deal. It beats Violet Tints and Diamond Diva. Not far away Hello Boys, and then came Billy's Dream, an eye-catching run. Past half of them in the home stretch, and then Street Mate, Ducks of the Class, Geiger Force weak, and then Royal Thong and Demius and Double Trap always rearward. Swing a Deal. Mark Zara, the winning rider, just hugged the rails. And the run came, pushed through to beat Violet Tints and Diamond Diva. They both raced on the speed, but Swing a Deal had a lovely run through. It's good money for it. You can see that it's firm right into 370 and 170 on Super Tab. Violet Tints at good odds, 340, ridden by Jason Patton. And Diamond Diva, who was 3 wide for that most of the trip, and she battled on well. She's a nice filly by Canny Lad, trained by Alex McPherson, about 240 for 3rd. So the favourite ending up winning the race, the well-backed favourite. Hello Boys was right on the speed and battled away. And probably one of the runs of the race was Billy's Dream, beaten for speed, well back. It's worked home into 5th spot. Nice, long-striding filly. It's by Rory's Jester.
Righto, Danny, thank you. And Swing a Deal pays 370, 170. Violet Tints 340. Diamond Diva 240. 15. Well, there's a big rap on Thorns, in which case he'll need to win this and win it pretty handily. Let's find out. Here's Ian.
Right, John, yes, and on the tote he is at $2.20 and $1.20. Thorns looking for the hat-trick following good wins at Warwick Farm and Rose Hill, and by Brief Truce. Geez, doing well, isn't he? Brief Truce, and another of his sons was able to win the first event of the day and participate. Big Balbowski won the previous. Number 6 P Falvey beat 1 Consolidator. 3rd 3 Otto Man 8 4th. Led all the way Big Balbowski. Veloci came from the tail to win race 2. Number 8 from 2 and 4 Chief Testimony and Umarond. And participate number 1 Scott Pollard won the first. Was always in the lead. Beat 2 Damawin and 4 Logging. Now, here at the 1800 metres, they're starting to move forward. Splendid Retreat, Regal Alliance, and Thorns are in. Thorns has drawn the inside. On paper, Crown Lodge look to have bright prospects today. They won the first with Participate and have got Thorns here. Lightly raced Gelding with 11 starts behind him now for 3 wins, 4 seconds and 2/3. So certainly been paying his weight. 75,100 is the earn at the moment. The bank's been racing well, still away. Sherwood scored nicely last start. Better Still, little money around for him. King of Atlantis, getting on in years now, King of Atlantis, but certainly is partial to the inside track. 2 of its last 3 wins have been on this particular course. 9 years of age. So Sherwood, Better Still and King of Atlantis are the 3 to move in. 2:10 and 1:30 for Thorns, and a similar situation elsewhere. Now Sherwood is minus the rider as King of Atlantis comes forward, and Sherwood and Chris Muntz to be reunited, and we'll see a start affected in race number 4. Very pleasant day here in Sydney, particularly down near the coast at Randwick. Sun shining brightly. The temp expected to reach 21 degrees, which it probably has. Now in goes Sherwood, Muntz back aboard, and we'll soon see a start. This is race number 4. Starter goes up onto the stand. Presses the button, and there they go. Nice level line to Better Still at the end of 100 metres. The leader from Power of Pegasus. Sherwood is moving up swiftly, followed by the favourite Thorns. Then Regal Alliance, followed closely by Brass, Splendid Retreat, the bank, and 2 to the older comer, and that is King of Atlantis. To the back end, Sherwood takes up the role of pacemaker by 2.5 lengths now on Power of Pegasus. A length the Better Still, 1.5 to Thorns, and then comes one off the fence, Brass, 2.5 to Regal Alliance. They're starting to string out down the back from Splendid Retreat. The back hits outside, and last of all is King of Atlantis going down to the 1200 marker, and Sherwood shows the way for Chris Muntz. 2.5 clear on Power of Pegasus. Better Still is galloping 3rd, and Thorns is 4th, another length away. 2 lengths to Brass, 3/4 to 1, then Regal Alliance near the rails from Splendid Retreat. The back hits Girth the outside, and 4 lengths to King of Atlantis. Little or no change out of the back straight and heading to the side at the 800 marker, and Sherwood a length and a half. Power of Pegasus, 3/4 to Better Still. Then comes Thorns and 2 lengths to Brass, Regal Alliance, the bank, Splendid Retreat, and still Absolute as King of Atlantis as the field bunches just a fraction. At the 600 marker here in the 4th at Randwick, and Sherwood leads the way, has been in the lead pretty well from the word go. It's break on Power of Pegasus, 1 length, Thorns behind them 3rd, followed by Better Still to the outside, and then a gap to Brass and Regal Alliance. He's in trouble trying to get a run on Thorns as they straighten up where Sherwood leads Power of Pegasus. Thorns, he's going back to the inside. Larry Cassidy to try and get through, and Regal Alliance immediately on its inside. In the meantime, however, Power of Pegasus got to the front. Thorns can't go on with it. Regal Alliance is after Power of Pegasus, and on the outside, Brast is getting home late, but Power of Pegasus in full flight, and Power of Pegasus wins the money from Brast. Regal Alliance 3rd. Thorns was next from King of Atlantis. Better Still, Sherwood, Splendid Retreat, and last to complete the course was the bank. Stand by for placings after race number 4 here today. The Scruffy Murphy's Pub Welter Handicap won by number 2, Power of Pegasus, Brian York. Only a couple of rides today, Yorkie, and he's booted home this Palace Music gelding for Timmy Martin and Nick Moratis. And number 2, Power of Pegasus, pays $8 a win and $2.40 for the place. Number 8 is second, Brass, written by James Innes for Jack Denham, has paid $4.90. Number 7 in 3rd spot, Regal Alliance, Len Beasley, Max Lees in the 3rd spot, and the total dividend is $3.50. 99.90 was the Quinella, 112.70 exacta. The trifecta, $1,716.90.
Well, couldn't find an excuse for Thorns. He might have just been held up ever so fleetingly at the top of the straight, but he had plenty of galloping room over the last 200 and didn't come on. Power of Pegasus did a good job in the Nick Moratis colours, $8 and $2.40, Brast $4.90, and Regal Alliance $3.50. Brian York, the big 6.10, It's Contagious $9.10, and Begamia $12. Okay, Danny Malecki is standing by with his call of race 4. Here's Dan.
Thank you, John. They're getting ready. A field of 7 here. Race 4, first leg of the quaddy coming up. Zero Drama, the favourite. Notation, second pick. And no real moves in the race. Perhaps the best would be Classic Ben Bar, initially drifted out and is now to the quote that it opened up at. 1,800 metres, VATC 125th anniversary handicap. Zero Drama, the favourite. Just the one out, that's Classic Ben Barra, a last start winner here. Kieran McAvoy riding it today. So it's moving into the line and they're just about set to go. All ready now. Caulfield race 4. Zero Drama running the favourite from Notation. Racing, Bergamia just a little bit slow to begin, but would have ended up the back anyway. Biggs jumped well, so did Zero Drama. He looks for the top spot, draws a half a length in front of Biggs. In third spot, Notation. It's Contagious, a little bit wider out around Big Mac. Over on the inside was Bergamia, settles down last. And Classic Ben Bar is 3 wide, going up into about 5th spot. 1,600 left to travel. Zero Drama the leader. It's Contagious, works across into 2nd spot now. Another 2 lengths away. 3rd was Notation. And Biggs is 4th on the inside. Then came Classic Ben Bar, just sitting out a little bit wide. Was able to get one off the fence at the 1,300 metres. Big Mac second last and Bergamia the rails is last. Zero Drama coasting along as they go on top of the hill. 1,200 left to go. It leads by 3 lengths. It's Contagious is second, and Classic Ben Barra was sitting out 2.5 to 3 wide, allowed to roll along by McAvoy. It's about to go into 2nd spot, getting past Notation. It's 4th on the outside, 2 lengths away then to Biggs and Big Mac around it, and 2 lengths away Bergamia. Along the side, 700 left to travel. Zero Drama a half a length in front. Classic Ben Barra second. 3rd Notation in between Big Mac 3 deep, and It's Contagious the inside. 2 lengths to Biggs and Bergamia the inside of it. Still last, but about 6 lengths off the lead. Zero Drama trying to stack them up at the moment. Stephen Baster. It's nearly a length in front. Big Mac makes a charge with Notation around Classic Ben Barra. It's Contagious has ridden along, and then came Biggs and Bergamia. Well bunched. Around the turn, 400 to go. Zero Drama will turn a length in front of Notation, who has it in its sights. Classic Ben Barra is under the whip, and then came Big Mac and Bergamia. Zero Drama led. Notation after it though. Then Classic Ben Barra. Bergamia getting through the pack. Notation tackles Zero Drama. Then Bergamia, Classic Ben Barra. Notation took the lead. 100 to go. Zero Drama's kicking again. Zero Drama, Notation. Zero Drama again went to the lead. Bergamia late, but Zero Drama, gutsy win. Had that kick left for Baster and won it. Bergamia might have pinched second from Notation, who hit the lead with 100 to go. Then it's Contagious and Classic Ben Barra, Biggs and Big Mac. Zero Drama, number 3, Stephen Baster. It's twice today. Baster's had the horse being tackled halfway up the straight. And as he got vigorous, like Tully Dane earlier on, Zero Drama found because Notation clearly got past him. And you can see Baster hard at work over the last 100 metres, and Zero Drama responded to that. And it's been able to win it from Bergamia, who's closed late, to make it very interesting for second. But number 3 will be the winner. Zero Drama the favourite. And it's a close finish between Bergamia, James Winks, who was finishing off the race solidly. And it's a bobbing finish for second and third with Notation. Notation clearly put its head in front of Zero Drama. If you're on the favourite of the 200, you would have been asking for him to kick. And he certainly did that, delivering the second winner of the day for Stephen Baster. 3, 8 and 6 are the numbers. Bergamia getting second and Notation in third spot. 3, 8 and 6. Classic Ben Barra went forward. He was posted out a little bit wide. He didn't really have a kick left into the home straight when they really got going. Notation, he was up close enough to win it. He probably looked the winner turning for home, but the winner was quite strong. He kicked back after Prince Aluka headed him last start for a brave defeat. And he's now a 4-year-old registering his 4th career win by Dan Zero out of Diorama.
Yes.
Significant support late to say that Prince of Sports, who has a good pull over veteran on weights, number 2, has come in 2.5 points in the ring. And Smites' Trish has had some support. But the best back late has been certainly number 2, Prince of Sports. Hello, broadcast. Ray Murray here. Yes, Ray. Blazer. Yes. He's out. 2:29, Blazer out. Thank you, Ray. Okay, there's a late scratching for us. Number 3, Blazer, out by stewards acting upon veterinary advice at 2.29. Number 3, Blazer, out at 2.29. I see Darren Beedman just a short time back trotting Blazer down the track and back. So he was under the scrutiny of the vet then, and he's out. Blazer, number 3 on the Tota New South Wales, still in the pool at $6.10 and $2. So Blazer's out, and we're waiting on the other horses to move up to line. Previous race of the day, won by Power of Pegasus, number 2, Brian York, beat 8, Brast, and 7, Regal Alliance, third, number 5, the official fourth. Yes, Prince of Sports ran 5th behind Jubilee Song at Warwick Farm, and in the same race, Veteran ran 3rd. Right, Nick, thank you at 470, number 6. And that's Smites' Trish. They're set and they're racing. And talking about Smites' Trish, she jumped out pretty well. So too did Prince of Sports, and not far away is Nanjang Lane. Kid Ladder's trapped out very wide as they settle fully into stride. And the favourite Veteran is rushing up on the inside, followed by Huge Jet. Second last in the field is Japari, and immediately Olivier drops out to last. Smites' Trish being sent along now. And as they race down to approach the 650, Smites' Trish a length and a half on Veteran. Kid Lad in 3rd position, and running 4th next is Prince of Sports from Nanjang Lane, the early leader. Olivier's out very, very wide from Japari and Huge Jet. This is a compact lot as they swing, and Smites' Trish about a length on Veteran off the fence to throw down the tackle, and wide out on the track. Olivier, didn't it sprint like a gazelle into the 250, and Olivier goes to the lead from Smites' Trish. Veteran's labouring, and so are the rest, but Olivier coming along to the 150, a length and a half clear on Smites' Trish. Well named, this fella, by Sir Lawrence. Olivier is in no danger. Smites' Trish, Veteran and Huge Jet are next, but it's Olivier winning it, and winning it easily. Second, Smites' Trish. Third, Veteran. Fourth, Huge Jet. Fifth, Japari. Sixth, Prince of Sports. Kidlet, 7th. 8th and last, Nanjang Lane. And the late scratching at 2.29 was number 3, Blazer. Oh, didn't he walk in? Oh dear, what's happening today? We've had one favourite home, and that was Participate at 2.25, and thereafter the Rot has settled here on the inside track, and they're coming home without names. Number 8, Olivier, by Sir Lawrence from Exclusive Label, and is raced by ARPC and J.A. Lucas. Congratulations to the Lucas boys. Trained by Jeff Parras at Taree and ridden by Chris Muntz. On the Tota New South Wales, $19 and $4.10. Number 6 is second, Smites' Trish. Glenn Boss for Graham Begg, $1.60. A number 1 Veteran has run third, $1.30, and John Hawkes training the Canny Lad Gelding, Rodney Quinn aboard. The fourth will be up in a moment. 45.50 New South Wales Quinella, 114.40 Exacta, 252.60.
Well, the Taree Tornado, Olivia, last around the turn. So anybody thinking it was a front-runner's track today on the inside grass at Randwick can think again. That came from Stone Motherless last and went so fast from the top of the straight to the 200 metres mark that he rounded up that very smart field and went past them as though they were tied to the fence. He's always been a useful horse, Olivia. He always gets back in his races, and he must have speed on. A pleasant surprise for owners Alan, Paul and Jenny Lucas. Congratulations to them. And for popular trainer Jeff Perez from Taree.
And Chalet joins the line. Set to go. 1,100 metres, Bletchingley Stakes. Favourite in barrier 3. All clear given behind the gates. They're ready. Racing, Regal Shot. He jumped out okay. Windigo's got speed. So too Dante's Fury, and Dandy Kid's pushing up along the inside. Rancho Spark was wider out. So there's 3 or 4 vying for the early lead. From the inside out, Dandy Kid, Regal Shot, Dante's Fury, and the furthest out is Rancho Spark. Onto the name up into 5th position on the inside. And then came Windigo. And 2 lengths to Chalet Me. Piavonic's about 3rd last in the middle. Last on the inside is Flavour. 600 left to travel. Rancho Sparks very wide with Dante's Fury, and Dandy Kid has the rails, and Regal Shot one off the fence. A length away Windigo around Piavonic, and onto the name Chalet Me hooking 4 deep. 2 lengths away Flavour Around the turn at the 400. Dandy Kid on the inside, just in front of Regal Shot. Honor the Names run right up behind them. Flavour following that path through, and Piavonic into the clear. Regal Shot joins Dandy Kid. Honor the Name gets out, then Piavonic. It's Regal Shot going to the lead from Honor the Name, Piavonic, Windigo and Chalet Ami. Regal Shot's in front, he's under siege. Honor the Name and wide out Windigo coming hard. Windigo, Piavonic after Regal Shot. Flavour late. Windigo, Piavonic, Piavonic, Windigo. They hit it, pop and go. Windigo or Piavonic from Flavour. And then came Honor the Name, who had its chance. Regal Shot folded up. Then Dandy Kid, Chalet Ami. Next in Dante's Fury and Rancho Spark. 1 minute 5.16 the time. Close go. Windigo getting the stride in. But it'll really be a bob of the head. Piavonic kicking back with it. You could see Regal Shot just cuddled to as far as possibly could by Oliver. And 5 gets it. Windigo in the frame. The winner, number 5. Piavonic fought back strongly, and when they went to the line, it was a matter of whose nose was down on the line, and Windigo's was. And ridden by Noel Kello to beat Nasrabilla on Piavonic, and number 1 third Flavour, Darren Gauci, who followed Honour the Name through on the rails to grab third just in front of number 3, and 5th in was Regal Shot. So his record beyond 1,000 metres is not so crash hot, Regal Shot, yet he looked so strong last start. Dandy Kid keeping him out off the fence, but he was there to win the race on the turn, and you could see 4 or 5 of them looked big chances to run him down, and they virtually all did. 5.81, about $7.60 and $2. In fact, all the place getters, by the looks of it, have paid $2 the place. Let's go to Andrew Benzie, trackside after Windigo's Bletchley Stakes win.
Track. That is the same situation. This race last year was won by Zariz, ridden by Corey Brown, beat Dynamic Love and Kutamutu. Now, over here at the starting point, no sign of a move-up as yet for the San Domenico. Interesting runner here is Chong Tong, trained by Lee Friedman for the Guri Pastoral Company. Mystique, of course, winner of the Breeders. But Accelerator by Masqué from Atlas, expected to just about take it out. Right, Nick, and we're waiting on these runners to move in. Callan's Halo is minus the rider at the moment, and not Callan's Halo, Roaring Forties is minus the rider, but I think they might have just got it in. Yes, Roaring Forties is there now. So recapping the situation, Accelerator first up since the slipper, 180 and 110. Number 5 at $4, Fair Embrace, winner of the 2-year-old classic here in January, $1.50. Number 7, Palais, a promising filly, $8.20 and $2.10. Accelerator has won $1,314,785 from the 7 starts, 5 wins and 2 seconds. Chrissy Muntz aboard, and in the familiar dark blue and green stripes, dark blue cap, and drawn in gate number 5. Previous race went to number 8, Olivier, written by Chris Muntz, won easily from 6 Smarts as Trish, 1 Veteran and 5 ran 4th. Only the one favourite has been successful today, and that was Participate in the first of the afternoon. Now Chong Tong is getting up towards its gate, and we're waiting for Mystique, also Without Concern, who races in the colours of Terce. We've got a Star of Pyrmont to come forward. Gordon York actually has 2 in this, the Gosford trainer, Roaring Forties and Star of Pyrmont. And Patterns is the other one away from the barrier stalls. Accelerator trialling recently at Rose Hill, beating Oomph, and a distant third was Lonhro. And of course Lonhro, as we saw last week at Rose Hill, ran a bottler, and probably in some eyes should have won the Missile Stakes. Now Mystique still out, so too is Without Concern, and also Patterns. Work on the course proper is coming along apparently, according to plan.